If you have an older version of Photoshop, I'm going to show you a tool that you can use which has worked for many for a long time, the Magic Wand tool. And you'll notice that each of the tools, or not all of them, but some of them will have this little triangle at the lower right hand corner. And again, Adobe's infamous for the microscopically important, and knowing that, you can click on it and you'll see that there are these other tools there. The Magic Wand tool is a way of selecting contiguous colors in an image. This image right here is what's known as a stock image, and the stock images are purposefully made with a white background or a monochromatic background. In some cases, you might find video stock footage where they'll have green screens behind actors so that they can be masked out and used in whatever project you happen to be working on. In this case, what I want to do is I picked this toy photo of Godzilla, and I want to put this toy photo of Godzilla in the background of my tropical sea. But the thing is, I need to get rid of this white background because it's blocking the visibility of the subsequent layers, which down here you can see is my background. One of the old school ways of doing it is using the Magic Wand tool. And what the Magic Wand tool does is it selects colors, it picks them, whoops, sorry guys, it selects colors based upon how close they are in relationship color-wise or brightness-wise. And so in this case, the reason why you see those stock images with the white background or with the green screen or the blue screen or whatever is because one of the standard industry standards for selecting and deleting backgrounds had to do with the contiguousness of the color. So for example, if you have all blue, if you've seen those pictures of people at prom where they have their green suit, their green dress on or whatever, and they're invisible, that's exactly why this tool, that's in response to this kind of tool and how it works, or it's kind of a combination. If I click in the white space, right, you'll notice that I'm selecting all the white data, and if I press the delete key, suddenly I have Godzilla here, and I'll get my zoom tool and I'll zoom out for you guys so you can see what's going on. Now Godzilla the white part is deleted, but I want to show you another way of doing it. I'm gonna press Command D or Control, I guess it's Control D in the PC. Please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't have a PC, so I apologize. What I want to do is I can also go back, I'll press the Command Z, or I can go to Edit, Undo Clear, and then it kind of replaces the white. The Command Z is a really important command because we all make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are not mistakes at all, they're experimentation. That's how I like to think of it. I'm going to press the Command D, or if you want to do it manually, you can go into File, Select, Deselect, and then it gets rid of that selection. Another tool that Photoshop recently introduced, and again I'm going to go to that microscopically important corner bit, is the Object Selection tool. Photoshop's come such a long way in developing their selection tools where algorithmic stuff going behind the scenes in the application allows the application to just make a selection based upon the difference between pixels, and the computer does the work. Now, in my view, what happens here, and I'm going to zoom in to show you, this tool up here, which is a new one, is the Object Selection tool. It's a really, really good tool to use for selecting pixels and selecting differences between, say, a subject and a background. There are some finer tuned points to it, but and you can actually fine tune it to do exactly what the Magic Wand tool does. But what you'll notice here is that when I roll over it, it gives you a preview of all of the data that it's selecting. And I'll go over this more when I go into the tool detail. You can get really deep in, and as your workflow develops, you can fine-tune some of these tools to just like suit you, and you'll be rolling. But for now, what I'd like to do, I'm just going to use the Magic Wand tool. I'll go over the So you can see here when I click the white, the magic wand tool is way more specific, and I just really like that. What I'd like to do though is, so what I want to show you here is that the magic wand tool, when you click on the white, because all the white's contiguous and I press delete, now I have Godzilla right where I want him. I'm really happy about that. I can click on my zoom tool and I can zoom out, and now I have Godzilla on the beach.